One of the matches though, the street fight though is one of the matches that I have highlighted because
All right.
I think that might be my favorite Hollie Barlow match. That was something else. That one moment, and you already know what moment I'm gonna pick up. You already know the moment with the saw.
Oh, I've got a funny story about a saw as well.
Oh,
I feel like it's going to ruin everyone's like idea of what happened at the show, though. And I don't want to do that.
you've mentioned it now.
So we were just all this stuff was backstage because everyone came out with stuff, and then there was stuff under the ring, and we were all backstage, and I don't know what the saw had been used for, but it was just on the side. It wasn't like there was no reason for it to be there. I hadn't asked to have a saw, anything like that. Like there was no reason for it to be there. And we're all backstage, and you know, Sexy Kevin Law. I don't know what he's going by now. I could just always remember as Sex Kev.
Serious Kev, I think he's with Isaiah, isn't he? Serious Kev.
He's just like, he's such a joy to be around backstage, and we're all just backstage, and he like, I don't even think he knew I was listening, and I probably doesn't remember that he did this, but he like got it and was like, oh, this would be so funny like if like this was in the bin and like someone pulled it out, I think, or like if someone came out this, I think it was because the saw was in the bin backstage, so I think he pulled out and was like, oh, this is funny, and then I saw it and I was like, I am doing that, I'm doing my entrance for that. And I was supposed to be going out the bin anyway, so I was like, keep the saw in the bin. I told everyone to keep the saw in the bin, and I'm gonna do something. And then yeah, I pulled the saw out, and it was just one of those moments I was like, you know, you just laugh at yourself, and I'm just sat there giggling to myself like, this is gonna be so funny, like I'm so hilarious. And yeah, just, you know, you just think of a moment and think that's gonna pop me, like I'm gonna really enjoy that moment. And yeah, and that kind of happened and was a thing. But yeah, so I've got to credit Kev Lloyd for that, because that was his idea indirectly. He didn't know about it, but yeah, that came from him. And then Hardcore Hollie came.
Am I right in saying you got endorsed by Hardcore Hollie to use that? Like,
yeah, he replied to my tweet. Yeah,
mental. Absolutely. Oh, that's insane.
It was so cool. Like, just having him reply, I was just like, whoa, this is cool. I didn't expect anything to come of this, because I was like Hardcore Hollie, and then I came out to his entrance music as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was honestly one of my favorite matches, just because it was just the first match I'd ever done with like an actual stipulation of like, it's just not a singles or a tag.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting, and was a really good learning experience for me to like understand how to plan a match like that. But it was just so fun, and I'm usually in my head all the time when I wrestle, and it was one of those matches where I just turned off. I didn't think. I just enjoyed the moment. I enjoyed listening to all the crowd's reactions. I enjoyed just kind of dicking about and do whatever I wanted. Like, it was so much fun. And that was probably one of my favorite matches at Future Shock.